It's April 22nd, 2040, and this is KWTF News. Good evening, San Francisco. Our top story tonight is a new report released details a significant rise in homelessness since the year 2019 due to steady sea level rise.
Okay, Google. Change channel.
Changing channel.
3 domesticated animals have been found dead in the Bayview Dome. There have been questions about whether this is linked to the air quality in the dome.
Okay, Google. Change channel.
Changing channel.
Breaking news about the filtration systems installed by Clean Cares. There have been complaints of foul-smelling air. Luckily, there's no such problem at the proper primary dome.
Of course not.
Are the filtration systems malfunctioning?
I don't know. You're supposed to tell me, newscaster.
Okay, that's all we have for today. Coming from KDO and me, your news home in the dome. See you for another great day around the bay on Channel 10.
Okay, Google. Turn off TV. They repeat the same shit every day.
What's wrong, Mom?
Clean Cares my ass.
Oh no, here it comes.
That company is nothing but shady. Nothing clean about it. They're supposed to be coming up with solutions to carbon emissions, but what good have they done?
Clean Cares is trying their best. At least that's what the man at school told me.
Bianca Evergreen, ever since they put that dome over us, I've had trouble breathing. Why do you think they started this experiment here in the first place? Rats in a maze, I tell you. You can laugh all you want. When you get my age, you'll understand.
Mom, stop it. They have been very generous to everyone living here. Anyways, you signed up for this.
I was forced to sign that paper. We would have been evicted if I hadn't. And then where would we have gone? They're just another company out to screw the little guy, Bianca.
Mom, they were giving out free inhalers in the park yesterday.
So that you can breathe in the air that these buddy companies of theirs poisoned? Why do you think they chose the Bayview of all places to test this new filtration system? Why are we in the same dome as them?
Because we're special.
Special? We're special. Oh, this neighborhood is killing me.
What is her problem? Is she ever going to give it up? Greedy corporations, falsified reports, conspiracy theories, rats in a maze. She's always so suspicious, so bitter and angry. I wonder if she's always been this way. Was she like this when she was my age? But she does make me wonder, why do we have to live in a separate dome? What is really going on with Clean Care?
I'm here. Well, wait. I'm getting a smell. Wait, it's May. Do you guys still have rain showers? I think I need one. But where am I? And who are you?
No, who are you and what are you doing here? It's barely enough space for me and my mom.
I am Anubis, goddess of the earth, and you have summoned me because you have questions, I've got answers. You've got questions, I've got answers.
I didn't summon anyone. I was just joking around.
Jokes? I love jokes. Have you heard the one about the human illness? No? Alright, this has been like 100 years since I told this joke. I got you. 2 planets meet. The first says, I'm not feeling so well. The second says, why? The first says, I got the Homo sapiens. The second says, don't worry, they don't last long.
Okay, very funny, but I don't know you, so you gotta go.
But don't you want the questions about your mother's health and the domes answered? Meet Dr. Reba, MD, PhD, ABCD.
Playing with space-time continuum again, I see. In new biz. It's good to see you.
I might have been gone for a while, but I'm not crazy. I know what you've been doing with the Clean Cares people.
What do you want from me now? To pester me about environmental justice again?
No, though I'm utterly disappointed about that still. However, meet Bianca.
I must be tripping. You work for Clean Cares?
I sure do.
Oh my God, I have so many questions for you. Why don't you just build one big dome?
Oh, is this your first time traveling with Anubis here? Very well, you'll be just fine. Be sure to follow instructions, or you could be trapped in a different dimension.
Dive. Dodge. Disco. The man with the belly will think you're his advisor. I want you guys to have lots of fun.
Ah, Mr. Smith, thank you for coming. Before we get started, I want you to meet someone. These are my advisors. Fellas, Mr. Smith, fellas. Anyways, Mr. Smith, I hear you have some business propositions for me.
Yes, it is my understanding you're wishing to expand your textile business.
Ah, Mr. Smith, I'm always looking for ways to expand my business. Isn't that right, fellas?
All your factories are powered by water wheels, but have you considered an alternative source of energy?
Can you talk to me in English, Mr. Smith?
What would you say if you could open 2 more for the price of 1?
Ah, I like where you're going with this. You're saying you're coming up with ways that I don't have to pay my workers at all.
No, I would never suggest that. But with my product, your workers will be warm and comfortable. You see, coal burns hotter and longer than wood.
The shortage of trays is a catastrophe. The price for a bundle has doubled.
Not only could you have to get away from paying for expensive wood, but you can open new factories anywhere you wish.
Possibilities of new marketing, huh? Keep going.
You see, coal is more abundant and easier to use, while using a water wheel is very inconsistent. You never know when the creek could run dry.
Well, when you put it like that, let me talk to my advisors. Fellas!
Do you know the effects of burning coal? My mom has this theory that that's the part of what's making the air unsafe. But that's not what they taught us at Clean Care School for Forward Thinkers.
Burning coal reacts with the oxygen in the air. This chemical reaction converts stored energy into thermal energy, which is released as heat.
See, like I said.
And includes a byproduct of carbon dioxide and methane.
Screw the science. What's good for business?
Historically speaking, there is no way to compete with the prices of coal.
Great. Well, Mr. Smith, you have a deal.
Thank you, Mr. Greed. You won't regret this.
I know I won't.
Aren't you leaving out details, Reba?
Frankly, according to the industrial timeline, without a shift to coal, I wouldn't have my Fitbit, Apple iPhones, Alexa, my laptop, or my job. But there are approximately 1.1 trillion tons of really coal reserves, and at our current rate of consumption, it is enough to outlast us 130 more years.
According to real time or to this crazy dreamland time?
Statistically speaking, the Industrial Revolution was unavoidable, not to mention it made many advancements for humankind.
All humankind, or just those rich enough to profit?
You can't blame the human race for wanting to make things easier. And besides, Clean Care is fighting global warming.
Wait, at school they taught us that global warming was under control.
Oh, how could they not have covered this at the Clean Care School for Forward Thinkers?
Clean Care is the leader in the industry. We are going to revolutionize the way we deal with fossil fuels.
Wait, we learned this at school too. Clean Cares builds domes for safe, breathable homes.
More like Clean Care builds homes for the rich and leaves minorities with the waste.
My mom swears the air is making her sick.
Explain yourself.
We built the domes to test out our new clean carbon filtration system. We need to get data before we're able to...
Why is our air messed up and their air is fine?
People have been dealing with environmental hazards in the Bayview for years now. You can't blame Clean Cares.
You're really going to keep this young woman in the dark about why the dome is over her neighborhood in the first place.
We built the domes to manage fossil fuels.
Tell the truth!
That is the truth!
Fine, then I'll have to show you something else. Bend, bounce, boogie. Yeah, I'm placing you with the shipyard workers. And you need to see what the Navy did during World War II.
These people should be happy they have steady jobs, as should you.
And they are, sir, as am I, but our tests are showing higher radiation levels than predicted.
Oh, screw the science. I'm your commanding chief. I tell you what to believe.
Sir, we can't have them on the decks of toxic ships and nothing but gloves and masks.
I don't see why not.
Sir, with all due respect, I've heard recruits on the decks complaining about
Terrible migraines.
How long have you been working here?
2 years now. It's not the most glamorous work. The pay increases every year. Trying to work my way up the ranks.
we need to take care of our people no matter their rank.
Ranks! Ranks! No matter their ranks! I wasn't awarded top chief commander of this shipyard by sitting around all day eating bonbons. Besides, I don't see you out there with a mop. Why do you care?
These are innocent people who have a right to know.
Are you disobeying orders? Good, I thought so. Besides, we'll just have someone in the future clean it up.
Sorry, may I ask, who was that and what do you do here?
What do you do here?
Oh, I work in first aid.
Wow, that must be tough. Multiple injuries every day and deaths. It doesn't seem fair to me. The commander gets to sit up in his office eating bonbons while we're out here scrubbing and lifting and getting sick.
On one hand, I feel guilty for all of the lies, and on the other hand, I probably would do the same thing if I were commander.
What you are doing may be unfortunate for a few, but we need to know the effects of radioactive chemicals on living organisms.
At
What cost?
It doesn't seem worth it to me. You should just quit.
And how would I feed my son? I'm thankful to have a job. It's just sometimes I feel like I'm...
Being lied to?
But who is benefiting from all this?
People make sacrifices all the time for the greater good.
And that shows where their morals lie.
What is that supposed to mean?
Are you really going to keep this young woman in the dark about what they've done to her neighborhood, like Greedy did to those innocent workers? Oh, I thought you took it off.
I'm lost, literally.
I don't know what you're talking about. Clean Cares is trying our best.
You covered up an entire neighborhood so that you didn't have to deal with them. And then you messed with their filtration system to make a buck.
I had nothing to do with the plans. I just worked for them.
Your actions have consequences. So, obviously you don't remember this conversation with Kevin Clean from 2019. Where is Reba?
Sir,
Reba.
here are the reports.
Thank you. You mean to tell me you only tested 3 soil samples?
Sir, there were multiple samples taken, but only 3 came up clean.
I just got the reports back. Only 3 came back clean? I thought you cleaned it up.
Now, Bob, you know how costly a thorough cleaning can be.
I've got 3,000 housing units to fill, all on contaminated lands. Every minute they sit empty costs me a fortune.
That ground is radioactive. You can't have people live there.
Why can't we? We can encapsulate the soil and build domes around it.
A dome? I don't know. It sounds like an eyesore. It might deter tenants.
Think about it. We'll build coffee shops and apartments, and it'll be sunlight and air. It'll be fresh air. We'll tell the people Clean Cares is building a dome for the filtration system and carbon emissions.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Me neither. Unless I get to build it.
Of course.
What about the health of the people?
The people in the Bayview are my concern.
You're just gonna cover up the problem and pretend it's fine?
Think about it. Everyone wins. The hazardous waste is clean. The ocean rises. Bob's happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy but you, Reba.
We can't put people in bubbles.
Seems to me like you aren't with the Clean Cares mission anymore, Reba.
Sir, we can do better than this. Give up on a dome idea and put me in charge of finding real solutions.
Reba. I trust you. I believe you. We're on the same team. First, the only way for us to refund research is through more moolah. First, we have to fix this little problem, and then we'll get around to the climate change. Besides, don't you want that Clean Cares future you've always dreamed of?
You know, I've seen what happens if I go down that path, and no amount of technological progress or money is worth it. Sir, I quit!
All these years, I thought my mom was crazy when she was talking about the corrupt clean cares. Anubis, I get it. You're trying to teach me a lesson to listen to my mom. Can I go back now? Anubis, where am I now?
Don't trust Tetra Tech. 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 Don't trust Tetra Tech.
Excuse me.
Yes?
May I ask what's going on here?
Oh, it's a march for environmental justice.
Environmental justice? What exactly does that mean?
You know, that all people can live their lives as they need to without worrying about environmental risks.
So like fresh air, clean water and stuff?
Of course.
I'm Bianca, by the way.
I'm Tavia.
Hey, that's my mom's name.
What?
You actually kind of look like her too.
That's kind of weird.
What does your sign say?
Oh.
Where do you live?
The Bayview.
Hey, me too.
You ever been to Auntie April's?
That's not there no more.
What?
I mean, I thought I heard they were closing it. Could just be a rumor.
Damn, all these developers coming in, changing stuff. Now everything's different. And those people from World War II, the Navy, they still ain't cleaned up their mess. And they swear it's safe to live there now, building new apartments and shit.
You think that's bad? Imagine a future where the air of our neighborhood gets so bad that they put domes over the city and install giant air purifiers that end up malfunctioning and making everyone sick.
Yeah. And everybody's swearing that everything working just fine.
And animals are dying inside the dome.
Yeah, and they got birds on the outside cracking it and stuff, just knocking into it. Oh, so your idea about giant air purifiers makes sense, but me with the birds in the dome don't make no sense.
Anyways, or there aren't any birds outside the dome because they've all become extinct. The only way to see animals anymore is at the zoo.
That's kind of depressing. It ain't never gonna get like that though.
What makes you so sure?
Because we're never gonna let that happen.
Oh! Bianca! There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
What do you want?
Anubis was right. Clean Cares built a dome to cover up a scandal.
Our neighborhood isn't a science experiment.
Yeah.
Bianca, I'm sorry. I messed up the first time, but I think I can fix it now. I quitted my job at Clean Cares.
So, they'll just find someone else who's willing to keep their secrets.
But I know their secrets, and we can release it out to the public. I want to help. We have to protect your neighborhood.
Why should I trust you?
Anubis gave me a second chance, and now it is up to us to change the present, which is the past, for our future.
That's slightly confusing, but it makes sense. If we don't start now, it'll be too late.
You've seen what the future can be.
It's up to us.
What do you want the future to look like? Because it could look like this.
Or like this. Or like this.
2060 robot president. Holler. Word.
Holler. Word. Or like this.
It's time to end this. Screw Clean Cares.
Down with the dome.
Crash that drone.
Ain't no dome gonna be my home.
You can do it.
Let's go, leave a mark.
And
What will you do to make a livable future?